Hello everyone, today discuss different cases of impact of jet. First one is the force exerted by the jet on a curved plate. First case, plate is stationary and jet strikes at the center. That means in this case plate जो है आपका stationary है और jet strike the center पे jet strike कर रहा है. Now force exerted by jet in the direction of jet, that is extraction. That means Fx is equal to mass per second into v1x minus v2x. v1x is the initial velocity in the direction of the jet, that is v, but v2x final velocity in the direction of the jet, that means minus v cos theta. Here v has we resolve into component, one vertical, one horizontal, that means v sin theta and v cos theta. Here negative sign is due to opposite direction of the jet, then v2x is equal to final velocity in the direction of jet is equal to minus v cos theta. Now fx is equal to rho av in bracket v minus v cos theta. That means fx is equal to rho a v square into 1 plus cos theta. That's okay. Now second case, plate is moving and jet strikes at the center. In this case plate is also moving and jet strikes the center. Then the velocity of plate is u, then relative velocity v minus u, and component of v minus u, one upward direction v minus u sin theta, and reverse direction of jet is equal to v minus u cos theta. That means relative velocity of jet with respect to plate is equal to v minus u. Now force exerted by jet in the direction of jet, that is x direction. Fx is equal to mass per second into v1x minus v2x. This is the standard equation, momentum equation. That means that is v1x is the v minus u, but v2x is the negative of v minus u cos theta, because in the opposite direction of the jet. That means fx is equal to rho a v minus u in bracket v minus u minus of v minus u cos theta. That means fx is equal to rho a v minus u square in bracket 1 plus cos theta. Now work done per second, that is fx into u, that means rho a v minus u square into u in bracket 1 plus cos theta. That's okay. Now force exerted by the jet on a stationary curved plate, symmetrical plate. Now in this case jet strikes the curved plate at one end tangentially. एक एंड से tangentially jet strike कर रहा है. The curved plate is symmetrical about x-axis, so that angle made by tangents at the two ends of the plate will be same. Let v is equal to velocity of the jet, theta is equal to angle made by jet with x-axis at inlet tip of the plate. Now force exerted by jet in the direction of jet, that means fx is equal to mass per second into v1x minus v2x. That means velocity at point 1 minus velocity at point 2. That means fx is equal to rho a v into initial velocity is v cos theta minus final velocity is minus of v cos theta. That means fx is equal to rho a v in bracket v cos theta plus v cos theta. That means fx is equal to twice of rho a v square cos theta. Now force exerted by the jet on a stationary curved plate, unsymmetrical plates. Now plate is unsymmetrical. Jet strikes the curved plate at one in tangential. The curved plate is unsymmetrical about x-axis so that the angle made by tangents at the two ends of the plate will be different. That is, theta is equal to angle made by jet with x-axis at inlet tip of the plate, and phi is equal to angle made by jet with x-axis at outlet tip of the plate. Now, force exerted by the jet in the direction of jet, that is Fx is equal to mass per second into velocity at point 1 minus velocity at point 2. That means Fx is equal to rho a v cos theta minus v cos phi. That is Fx is equal to rho a v into v cos theta plus v cos phi. That is the final equation of Fx is equal to rho a v square into cos theta plus cos phi. Now, force exerted by the jet on an unsymmetrical moving curved plate. Now, curved plate also moving. Then, what is the value of Fx? Here consider two velocity diagram, velocity triangle at inlet and outlet. This is the very important term, and based on velocity triangle, pump and turbine is very easy. So please consider here velocity triangle, how can create velocity triangle, how can make velocity triangle. Now at inlet, z point is A, velocity is v1. Now inlet velocity triangle, this is the inlet velocity triangle, alpha is the angle here, theta is the angle here, bf1, br1. Now upward triangle, upward velocity triangle, u2, vw2, phi, beta, vf2, v2, vr2, etc. Now discuss one by one. v1 is equal to absolute velocity of the jet at inlet, v1 is equal to velocity of the van at inlet, vr1 is the relative velocity of the jet and plate at inlet, alpha is equal to angle between the direction of the jet and the direction of motion of the plate at inlet, that is guide blade angle. This is also known as guide blade angle. Now theta is equal to angle made by the relative velocity with the direction of motion of the van at inlet, that is van a blade angle at inlet. Now Vw1 and Vf1, this is equal to the components of the velocity of the jet, v1 in the direction of motion and Vw1 is the perpendicular to the direction of the motion of the van respectively. Now Vw1 is also known as velocity of viral at inlet. Vf1 is also known as velocity of flow at inlet. Vf2 is equal to absolute velocity of the jet at outlet. U2 is equal to velocity of van at outlet. Vr2 is equal to relative velocity of jet and plate at outlet. Beta is equal to angle made by the velocity v2 with the direction of motion of van at outlet. Now initial velocity with which jet strikes the van is equal to Vr1. Components of Vr1 in the direction of motion, that is Vr1 cos theta, which is equal to Vw1 minus u1. Similarly, component of Vr2 at outlet minus of Vr2 cos phi, that is minus in bracket Vw2 plus u2. Hence, Fx is equal to mass per second into v1x minus v2x. That means Fx is equal to rho a Vr1 in bracket Vr1 cos theta minus Vr2 cos phi. That is Fx is equal to rho a Vr1 in bracket Vw1 minus u1 plus Vw2 u2. Now, as you know that u1 is equal to u2, Hence, the above equation becomes Fx equal to rho A VR1 into VW1 plus VW2. Hence, work done per second on the van by the jet. W per second is equal to Fx into U, which is equal to rho A VR1 into U into VW1 plus VW2. Okay, thanks you.